Good morning, everyone. Today is Wednesday, May 30th. So happy Wednesday to you all. We're going to do things a little bit different today. Well, I guess first, let me just start off with saying welcome to all of my new subscribers and hello to all of the returning subscribers. Not like, there's a bunch of y'all, but I'm very appreciative. Don't know if I've shared my appreciation for all of those that have been supporting and subscribing. So if I have not, please know that I do not take it lightly. So I'm very appreciative. But so as far as how we're gonna do the cards today, well, as you notice, we have a whole different deck. This is the Morgan Greer deck that I've been seeing it around for a while, and I've just always liked it. I love the borderless design. I love the color choices and the boldness. You notice I love the the Radiant Rider-Waite deck, so I love the color. I love color. So definitely love this deck, and I actually feel like this is a really good deck to use for the videos too. So I'm just kind of breaking those in. As far as how the smoke on the side is some incense burning. So just so you know if you see some smoke. So I was going to pull 3 cards and just see what the intuitive message was, but something told me to do 2. And so I did 2. I was like, okay, all right, I'll do 2 cards. So here we are. And it's really interesting, the things that I'm picking up on. The first thing I want to mention is this 369 kind of synchronicity. This is the 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles with the Hermit card, which is, number 9. Technically the 10th card in the deck, but, it's number 9. And so, for me, whenever we think of 3s, I always think of, the Trinity. I think of mind, body, and soul. I think of, a resonance between those 3 factors, or not even just in those 3, but just the whole concept of Trinity. So on picking up on that, with this Hermit card as just the underlying theme, I'm trying to recall, did I pull this for the daily yesterday? Wow, I totally left my notebook out. I'll have to, y'all, I'm just so Gemini lately. I don't know where I've been, but next time I'll have those notes over here, because I had my notes. They're in the living room. But I believe we did pull this recently, or if we didn't, I know that this energy has been coming in about us needing to spend a little bit of time, not even a little bit of time, but this is a time of isolation, a time of going within, of going on a very solo internal spiritual journey. This isn't really that's what came to my mind was the when Link, he's going on his journey from the Legend of Zelda, and he's going on his journey. He's always really doing this alone. He has comrades and companions that are often around and with him, but ultimately it's just him and Navi, and Navi is his spirit, his higher self. And so that's almost the way that I'm looking at this Hermit card, is maybe this light as in being Navi, and we're going on this journey, and a journey to really understand and realize not just our values, but realizing where we maybe give and take a little too much with the people that we surround ourselves with. As far as anytime I do think of Pentacles, you do associate the cups with the emotional, those kind of emotions, but when I think of Pentacles, I think of your family. I think of people that you work with or work around. I don't think of necessarily romantic people. So I'm seeing this as more spending some time really understanding where People are maybe taking too much. They're not actually co-creating with you. Where this is how I'm kind of seeing it, as like you being the solo person kind of building this by yourself. And others are just kind of having their hand out because they see. Wow, it's like every time I do these readings, I get a phone call to like interrupt my video. But I'm seeing this as you really having to be more choosy, having a little bit more discernment about who you are giving to, because giving too much is not good for you either. It's not respectful to you or even to them, honestly. It helps no one to feel pity or guilt. Not in this context. I also just get the feeling that you're working on like your spiritual values. Like when I see this as building like a chapel, and so I'm just thinking of building like a temple, whatever your temple represents for you. So for me, that is, my spiritual temple, my body, but it's not really like the physical body, but it's more like oh wow, all the smoke in the camera. What's the way I would put it? Like your moral foundation, your spiritual foundation. So I'm seeing this as you building this and wanting to build this with, like-minded people, but you're having to have a little bit of discernment, because not every person that is drawn to you is trying to help. And that's not necessarily like a good or bad. Some people are, coming in order to take, and that's not a good or bad. It's what's good or bad is the intent, and what's good or bad is really how willing you are to stand in your ground and in your boundaries. Like when I see, just both of these cards, they're very red and yellow. They're very root and solar plexus chakra colors. And then even when you look at this Six of Coins, the way that there's this very, red, just like straight going down his back, I'm seeing this as like needing to develop that backbone, developing that root chakra, that ability to put your needs above others, not in a sense of like it's you against everyone else, but like you really cannot help others if you're not helping yourself, and you cannot help others if you are not balanced. And not just that, but that you cannot help everybody. I'm also seeing this as giving too much away of your foundation while you're still in the midst of building it. You don't need to give away too much of yourself. And you don't have to give so much of yourself away to persuade people or to make them feel like they can now help you. I'm really hoping this is making sense for some of you because I'm really seeing this as you really needing to listen to your spirit in these situations and circumstances, maybe particularly today. Where people might want in on what you're building, but like you gotta see like do they bring anything to the table to actually help build this too? So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope that resonated with y'all. Did this a little bit different So I definitely hope this resonated. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. You guys can follow me on Instagram at Gladiator in Sweats. I'm actually working on a website so I can just have everything kind of in one place, because as people are starting to ask for readings, I just want all the information in one place so that you can go there and look. And I'm more than willing to answer questions, but I know that I'm not always able to get back to you on those questions about how do I book a reading, or what does the reading comprise of, or all that stuff. That stuff is currently in my Instagram highlights, but like I said, I'm trying to figure out a better way to get the communication more clear between those that are seeking and me just wanting to have the information there so that you don't have to just like go through a whole long conversation with me over just, the frequently asked questions. But other than that, as always, I will be back tomorrow with the daily video. You can check out the weekly tarot forecast that I've also done for this week a little bit farther back in the videos. I have uploaded most of the signs Sagittarius full moon reading videos. I have, I believe, 2 more videos to do. I have Aquarius and Pisces, and I think that'll be it. So I'll be getting those up at the very latest by the end of today. Like, that's my goal, so I can just start working on the weeklies and stuff. And I'm really just trying to figure out a flow of how I'm doing things, and it's a process. So I just appreciate y'all seeing my heart and what I'm doing, and I just appreciate that. I appreciate y'all seeing me for me, even though y'all don't see me in the video. But other than that, I hope you guys have a blessed one. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. I am wishing you guys all the best and the love and success, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.